We are here and it is chilly. Feet together, standing nice and tall, stacking ears, shoulders, hips, and ankles. Go ahead and hinge forward, scoop down, reach those arms all the way overhead. Lower, do it again. Scoop and lift to rise. One more like this. Keep that right foot flexed. Step it out in front. Scoop. Good. Left side. Scoop. Belly in, shoulders down. Keep your arms overhead. High knee march. Keep your knees only slightly bent. Lifting shins to the sky. Here's 8, 7, 4, 3. Elbows draw down, out to the side. Keep those kneecaps facing up. 4, 3. Rotate side to side, pull down. Here's 4, 3. Arms out in front, feet together. Pulse it. Squeeze your knees, thighs, and ankles together. Weight is in the heels. Elbows up. Shoulders down, chest is open. 8, 7, 6. Turn to the left. Here's 4, 3. Right foot steps back. Tap. 4, 3. You have 2. Kick it. 4, 3, 2. Hold that lunge and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Turn to the front, second position. Toes and knees face forward. Turn them in. Hinge down, chest up. Toes and knees turned out. Bend your knees. Zip and lift. Pulse 2 times. Turn to the left. Open up second. Turn to the left. One more. Hold your second position. Step tap side to side. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold that second. Heels up and down. Let's go. We got it. Turn to the right. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Left foot stepping back in. 4, 3. Let's do it. Tap to stand. Here's 4, 3. Big upper body. 2. Turn it into a kick. 6, 5. Belly in. 4, 3, 2. Hold that lunge and pulse. 8, 7, 6. Sit up taller. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn. Open. Second. Toes and knees face forward. Toes and knees turn in. Tuck that chin to your chest. Press your palms down to the floor. Lift your chest up. Toes and knees turned out. Bend your knees. Sink your hips. Double pulse. Let's go. To the right. One more. Hold it front and center. Tap side to side. Open up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel toe your way to stand in. Let's go. Feet are at the back of your mat. Your knees are soft. The weight is in your heels. Zipping up your pants, zippering and cinching and knitting your rib cage together all the way to your chin, shoulders relaxed, chest is open. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward, tail tilts up, crown of the head melts down to the ground. 3 deep breaths, expand that rib cage east to west. Exhale, let it go. One more. Walk your hands out to a plank push-up position. Your option here is to drop to your left knee. Everybody, right foot up, right foot flex. 4, 3, 2, tiny little pulse. 8, 7, 6, get ready to point that toe. Here's 4, 3, 2, knee to chest, little pulse, knee to chest, little pulse. You've got 6. 5, press those palms into the floor. 3, zip it up. 2, lift it all the way up to 3-legged dog. Good. Leg lift, toes tap, leg lifts, toe tap, leg lift. Squeeze your butt, please, at the top. 4, 3, hips and shoulders stay square. Hold it up all the way. Pulse and drive that heel to the back wall. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, hold that big extension, open hip, flex your foot, bend your knee, heel to butt, extend, heel to butt, extend. 6, you're almost there. Press those shoulders towards those ears. 4, 3, 2, point your toe. Walk your hands back towards that left foot slightly. Zip up your pants. Bend your elbows and both knees. Extend up to that 3-legged dog. Down for 2. Press for 2. Lower and lift. 4 more. We can do it. 4. Big extension at the top. 2, belly in. Hold that 3-legged dog. Hold it up. Walk your hands out to a 3-legged plank. 8, 7, squeeze your butt, lower your butt. 4, 3, 2, right toes down, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal those heels. Good, lower those heels. Walk your hands back towards those feet. Lift your toes up, slide your hands underneath. Palms are up. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Forward fold 2 more times. Feel the length down that right side. Good, slide those hands out from underneath your feet. Are we ready? You know what's coming. Walk it out to a plank. Drop to your right knee if you need to. Right foot, flex, high. 4, 3. Let's pulse it. Tiny lift. Pulse. Shoulders on top of the wrist. 4, 3. Point your toe. Knee to chest. Knee to chest. Little lift. Knee to chest. Little lift. 6, 5. Don't shift through your shoulders. 4. Butt low. 3, 2. Take it all the way up. Down dog. Leg lift. All 5 toenails. Tap the toe. Tap the mat. Lift and squeeze the glutes. 4, 3. Spread those fingers wide. Hold that leg up. Pulse and press. Back. Open. Open. 4, 3, 2. Hold it back there. Flex the foot. Heel to glute. 7, 6. Keep it up. 5. I am with you. 4. Don't open that hip. 3, 2, 1. Point your toe. Walk your hands back towards that right foot slightly. Are you ready? Let's bend. Elbows and knees. Press up. Elbows and knees. Get that left knee low to the ground. We have 4 left. Beautiful. Use that right hip. 3, 2. You're doing awesome. 1. Hold it. Walk your hands out 3-legged plank. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Lower that foot down, dog. Pedal. Lower those heels. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Lift those feet up. Slide your hand underneath. Palms are up. Knuckles on the mat. Whoo! Soft knees if you need it. Straighten and lengthen as you can. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, elbows out. Bow forward. One more. Release those hands. Shift the weight to the heels. Drop the tail. Round to roll up. Good. Turn to face the front of your room. Fingers behind your ears. Toes and knees turned out. So those middle toes should be facing the top corners of your mat. Plie, oblique. Good. Down, up. 4 more, please. 4, 3, belly in. 2, dip. 4 on the right side. 4, 3, 2, 4 on the left. 3, 2, 2 on the right. 2 on the left. Belly in, chest is up. Singles. 8, 7, push. 6, 5, squeeze your butt. 4, 3, 2, 1 right elbow. 1 hop in the center. Left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in your center. Pulse. Heel toe. Your way to standing. Shake it out. Reach for your light hand weights. My heart rate is kicking. Toes and knees turned out. Option to grab your wrist weights if you have those. Feet are wider than your hips. Arms out to the side. And I want you to find a releve. That's too uncomfortable. Step in slightly. Beautiful. As you releve, I want your wrist to touch overhead. Lower down. Here we go. For 8, shoulders relax. 7, elbows can bend slightly. 6, shoulders down, long neck. 4, 3, 2, push down. 1, hold those arms out. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing. Squat. Bring those wrists forward in front of your chest. Elbows bent, elbows up. Press it back. 5, 4. We're going to combine the 2. And 3. 2, drop your weights anytime you need to. Overhead releve. Front. Plie, squat. 7 to go. Good. Squeeze your booty. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold those arms out to a T. Pinkies up. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Pulse it. Up, up. I don't want your shoulder to roll forward. Roll your shoulder back. Elbows slightly bent. Feel this in the back of the arm. 6, 5, 4, 3. Thumbs to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Tilt right. Tilt right. 6, 5. You got it. Here's 4. Arms out. 3, 2, 1. Find your opposite angle. Good. Reach towards that right hand. Tap your back toe. Squat, reach, squat, reach. 6, 5, rotate. 4, be careful of that right knee. 2, hold that high. Good. Thumbs back, tricep. Down and up. You have 6, 5, 4, open up your armpits. 3, dip those weights behind you. 2, add a left high knee. 8, 7, 6, control your core, protect your low back. 4, 3, 2, hold that high knee. Arms out. 4, 3, 2, extend that left leg to the right. Hop switch to the left. Turn to the front. 4, 3, 2. My weights are going down. Second position. Releve overhead. 8, 7, 6. We're stopping at 4, 5, to the front. 4, 3, 2, combo. 8, total. 8, 7, 6, shoulders down. 5, 4, minor burning. 2, 1, hold it out. Pinkies, pulse. 4, 3, thumb to the back wall. Palms to the ceiling. 4, 3, tilt, left. 6, open up your chest. 5, widen my arms. Kill with no weight. 2, 1, opposite, left hand up. Are you ready? Down, tap. 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, zip it up. 2, hold it at the top. Triceps. 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, high knee. 8, 7, don't bring your head down and forward. 6, press it up, press it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, arms down. 4, 3, out to a T, extend that leg. Here we go. Side, shuffle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your hands. Drop your weights if you haven't already. Roll. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand weights off to the side. You'll need your chair. And then you want to put your ankle weights on your ankles. Place them above that ankle bone. That way they won't rub. And then in order to protect your pants from that sticky, tacky Velcro, either pull your pants up or make sure you pull those tight enough around so that that tacky Velcro doesn't get too far on those leggings to pull. We'll keep the chair here for now. I want you to stand in your left foot. Toes and knees are turned out and find a figure 4 with that right? So here's a high knee. We're opening it up. Make sure that right hip is square. So drop it down so it's nice and square. Arms out in first, elbows up, fingertips towards one another. Slight bend in that left knee, butt tight. Good. I want you to press your palms open and back as you bend and open up that right hip. Extend your leg. Good. We're going to melt down. So fingertips and toes sweep down to the ground. And then we're going to round and roll it all the way up. So drag that right toe, pull it all the way up the inner left leg. Press. Melt. Dragon rise. Again, press. 2, 3, 4. Melt. Lift. One more. Melt. All the way down at once. Stand up. Beautiful. Hold that passe. Right knee is open. Right hip is open. Bending into your left knee. Finding that attitude arabesque, lowering down to your forearms at the base of that chair. Passe, leg lift. Passe, leg lift. 6, 5, strong hips. 4, 3, 2, hold it up there. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, hip rolls to the front, to the back, to the front, to the back. 2, change your direction. Forward, down, and back. Forward, down, and back. 2, hold it out. Extend your leg, bend your knee. Extend your leg, bend. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold that leg out at an angle, little pulse. 8, 7, it's not straight back at an angle. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. Woo, stretch those hips. How about that left leg? Staying strong and sturdy takes a lot out of you. Beautiful. Roll all the way up. We're standing into our right leg. Right toes and knees turned out. Open up that left hip. Press that inner thigh back. Arms up in first. You know what to do. Palms turn back. Open out. Extend and press. Lower down for 4, 4, 3, 2. Round scoop up. Do it again. 4, 3, 2. Chest proud. And then lower. Roll it up. Find your balance. And roll. One more. All the way up. 2, 3, 4. Whoo! Forearms down. Passe. Left big toe on the inside of that right leg. Are we ready? Lift. Lift. Belly in flat. Back here's 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Pulse, please. Hip rolls. Here we go. 4, 3. Open that hip back to that attitude. Change directions. 2. Hold it out. Bend and extend. 6. Keep it up. 5. Charlie horse. 4, 3. Lengthen your neck. 2. Hold that leg out. Lift it up. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down. Ow, chihuahua. Lift off of those forearms. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale. Drop that head and chest through those arms in front of that chair. Bend your right knee. Press that left hip back. Switch sides. Straighten both legs. Lower your hands. Unwrap those weights. Bend your knees. Use those weights in your hand to roll up. Little resistance on the way up. Beautiful. Grab your bar. Whoo! Overhand grip in that bar. Stepping to the left side of your mat. Curtsy. Step your right foot out. Left side of the bar punches right. Bring it back in. Right side punches left. Now you're going to stand into that right foot. Curtsy. Right over to the left. Left side over to the right. Center. Good. Now roll that bar back. Stand it up. Here we go. Punch. Punch slow in the curtsy. Curtsy roll. Punch. Punch. Pull it back and around. One more time. Slow. Good. Find your tempo. Good. X, X, right? So you're just drawing two straight lines. Up, up. Pull it back. Good. Punches only. Four, three, two, one. Left curtsy. Roll, scoop, roll, scoop. 6, 5, standing up to passe. In 4, 3, up, passe. Find your balance. Left elbow, keep it in tight. 4, 3, 2, hold your passe. Press it overhead. Down to your chest. Strong and tall. 3, 2, lower with control. Hold it up. Hold it up. Good. Step to the other side. Roll that curtsy. Where's your right elbow? 4, 3, 2, passe. Let's go. High knee. Whew. This side isn't as quick. 4, 3, 2, hold it up. Find that balance behind your head. 7, drop your toes if you need to. 6, 5, slight bend in that right knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, first position with those feet. 4, 3, 2. Pick it up to your chin, elbows wide. Lift your heels, keep your knees bent. Wrists stay straight, right? So no bend and flick of the wrist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your bar. Coming down to your back. I'm going to move away from my chair just so that my legs don't hit it. Woo! Rolling down to that back. Knees are bent. Feet are up. Fingertips behind your ears. I want you to open your knees and make sure your pelvis is tilted. Yep. And that back is firmly on the mat. Point your toes. Right foot drops. Left foot drops. The lower your heel goes, the harder it is on your core, the more you have to make sure that back stays flat. Nothing should come and lift off of your mat. 6, elbows open, shoulders down. Here's 4, 3, 2. Right foot drops. Crunch up. Left foot drops. Up and down. Drop and lift. Sit. up. Fingertips behind your ears, not your head, not your neck. You must use your core to sit up. Good. Where's your back? On the mat, I want an entire sweat mark of your whole spine. One more either side. Keep that diamond. Crunches only. Let's go. Add those knees in. Don't lift the small of your back. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Keep it going. 4, 3. Lift your tailbone off. 2, 1. Whoo! Knees in, feet down. One at a time. Arms overhead. Drop those knees to the right. Drop those knees to the left. One more time either side. Open up the hip flexors. All right. Arms are overhead. So make sure you're not going to hit anything. Full sit up. Try not to swing and use your arms. Keep your arms overhead. Sit up all the way. Right leg lifts. Lower down. Sit up all the way. Left leg lifts. Down, up, lift, lower, down, up. Woo! Try not to swing with your arms. 8 more. 7, 6. Long neck. 5, 4. My goodness. 3, 2. 1. Good. Lay down on your back. Legs straight, arms straight. About hip width and shoulder width apart. From here, you're going to lift up into a hollow hold. Full version of this. Small of the back cannot remain arched. You need to plant that part down onto the mat. If that means your knees are bent, your heels are digging into the floor, totally fine. You are better off protecting the small of your back to engage your core than trying to do the bigger movement and not engaging your core. Extend. Here we go. Hollow hold. Full extension. Baby, it's my love affair. It's my love affair. Modification can look like this. Modification can look like this. Modification can look like this. So many options. Make sure you are serving what your body needs. Four more. Let's go. You may look like this. 2. Last one. Hot girls where I'm from, we don't look like models. 10 lines, big curves, and the energy goes. You'll be falling in love with the girl from Rio. I might never be. Coming onto your knees, sitting back towards your heels. I want your toes pointed, and then I want your heels to face the ceiling. So I don't want you to turn out and then sit your sit bones inside of those heels. I want those heels stacked. Ooh, do you feel that? Through your shin, through the front of that leg, through those ankles. Inhale, arms up. Hands come to prayer, lower. 4, 3, 2. Again, inhale, lift. Lower 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift into a tabletop. Curl your toes underneath your heels. And then I want you to straighten your legs. Press those palms into the mat. Shrug your shoulders towards your ears. Rib cage presses towards those thighs. Good. Slowly. Head shakes no side to side. Beautiful. Drop to your knees. And then shift your hips beyond your knees. And then start to lower those hips. Your option here, bend your arms, get a little bit lower. Your options here, lower to your forearms into a sphinx, up onto your hands to a cobra. We don't need to do a full up dog where your hips, knees, and thighs are off of the mat. So sphinx or cobra. Good. Zip up your pants, pull your belly in. Pull those shoulder blades into your back pockets. Go ahead and turn and look over your right shoulder. Back to the center. Look over your left shoulder. What's up with your belly? Did you let it out? Zip it up. One more, right and left. Nice and level, nice and gentle. Good. Find a neutral head. Zip up your pants. Elbows shoot straight back as you bend your elbows and lower all the way onto the floor. Forehead rests on the mat. Arms open up into a high V. Elbows should touch the top corners of your mat, and then your feet should touch the back corners of your mat. Right hand, left leg. Forehead stays down. Lift and hold. Lower with control. This time, we're bringing our head with us. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more either side. Good. Lower your hands down by your hips. Clasp your hands behind your back. Draw those knuckles towards your heels and then peel the front of your body off of the mat. Lift your thumbs off your hips. Lift your feet, knees, and thighs off the mat. Pull those knuckles towards your heels. Click, tap those heels. Chin up. 8, 7, 6. Sit up, shoulders down. Release, relax. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push up into a tabletop. Sit back towards those heels. Take your left arm, thread it underneath your right. Rest on that left shoulder. Reach your arm all the way up. Swim stroke overhead. Slide into that extended puppy dog pose. Butt is up off of those heels. Right hand threads underneath left, resting on that right ear and shoulder. Left arm raises up. Swim stroke. Puppy dog. So I stay. Shift into a downward facing dog. Into the tabletop. Curl those toes. Straighten your legs. Feel that beautiful stretch down the back of those legs. Maybe pedal those heels if you need it. Step forward, cross your ankles. Sit on your booty and then extend those legs out. Sitting up nice and tall, stacked, ears, shoulders, hips. So it's as if you're sitting up against a wall behind you. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Reach those arms forward. I did not tell you to round down towards your thighs. Reach those arms forward. Gaze is lifted. Beautiful. Now relax through those elbows. Let the front body Sink towards those legs, rounding down. Bring that chin towards your chest. Roll all the way up. Feet on the outside edges of your mat. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, hinge at your hips. Draw your arms forward. You can reach for the bottom of those feet. Good. Sink down and round. Rolling all the way up. Sweeping that front leg open, getting to a little bit of a wider straddle. Doesn't have to be huge, just wider than your mat. Arms out to the side. Reach, lean to the right. Pull it back up. Don't let that opposite hip rise. Push it down. Back up. One more either side. Zip up your pants. Stay stacked through the hips. Ear, shoulders, hips, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip, stay stacked, yeah? Hold it here. Scoop that right hand under. Reach that left hand over to the right. Open up that left armpit. Lift all the way up. Scoop opposite. Left scoops under. Right scoops over. Open up that top armpit. Do you feel that side body? Beautiful. Open up. Arms overhead. Rotate to the right. Lean. And reach. Sitting all the way up the same way you got in it. Reach. Belly in. Sitting up. Lower your hands. Cross those ankles. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left hand falls on that right knee. Take a twist. Drop back up center. Opposite right hand falls beyond that left knee. Center. Hands to heart center. Bye.